And welcome back again, ladies and gentlemen, to the Cardboard Crawlers. We're at a special location with some special folks today. I got my friend Dustin and his old neighbor Dustin, also a friend of mine. They both have a couple of boys around the 10, 11-year-old age, 9, 10, 11. And they got some trucks and having a good time out here. We got my friend Dustin and, like I said, another Dustin, and then we have Jude and Porter, who are brothers, and River and Jackson, who are actually twin brothers, and they drive the Gladiators.
Yeah, there it is. That's
and yeah, we're having a good time. Just
keep going.
Dustin has a really cool course like right out in front of their house, into the driveway or whatever. But it's these big boulders piled up, and then they went out and piled some rocks in between them, and there's a little bit of dirt here and there. And it's a tough course in some spots, and this is even steeper than it really looks. But we just filmed for a few minutes, and we were just playing and working on the trucks and having a good time. The kids got into, like, I have a really cool sticker collection.
Yep, you got it. Now keep coming and now turn it. Hard
so
turn.
those KC lights were the best sticker ad of the day, I think.
What's that?
Anyway, it looks good. And so they're having trouble because they're running full droop, no springs, and I had to look and see what was going on. The frame rails are hit, and the servo, it will not allow it to turn. With the tires hit the frame rails.
Yeah, no, you're in the lead. You're good. Yeah, we'll move on in a second. You can start rolling because that obstacle is going to be hard. We'll film. I really want to get that other one.
This is Dustin, and he was
one
in
we all
the
love.
industrial
This is a good one.
accident.
This one's coming out
one
good.
arm, so he is always.
Yeah. Get it, D. You're hanging up in the rear. Get those tires turning.
Driving that AX there, and it's a sick little rig. He's got it all stretched out. It looks good. He upgraded the servos and the links and whatnot. Then my buddy D-Stud, he's got the Bronco back here, and we put some wheels and tires on it, and he has some knuckles sitting around, and it would be awesome if you put them in there, because it would really help that effect that he's getting, that loop over effect. It's tearing him up. So, and I need to check those wheels, see if they have weight in them. That's the thing about this Jeep. It's well weighted. It works really good. This is Jude driving. He's our youngest driver today. Crushing it in the Jeep. He has a C10, actually. And we just put a new motor in it. Just put a Purple Pro.
Okay, back up a little.
Before we ran today. And then he wanted to run a Jeep. Well, I think he ran his car for a bit, and then he wanted to run a Jeep. So he ran my Jeep. And of course, we all know the Maz buggy. Everybody loves it. And one of the kids is about to step down because he thinks I'm stuck. And then they all realize, that rig has this low crawl. So, loving that. It's a good time. People are having fun. That was the main thing. We were all together as a group, went for a little group crawl, and it was, it was a good time. It was fun. Difficult line here, very steep and technical, lots of loose rock, and then you got to get into the V-crack. If you don't make it, you just slip in there. It's easy to slip in there, and then the exit is really hard. You need to stay hard to the right. And once again, the Gladiators, they're having trouble steering once they get into a position where, and then they try to steer back, and they have very limited steering right now. Thinking about cutting off some frame rails in the front or putting springs back in and limiting them with rubber bands instead of doing the full-blown, instead of the full-blown.
That's it. Go with it. Drive right. Go right.
Belly dragger with the shocks, with no springs on it. So,
and
they're running long shocks, so it'll work out. They'll put some springs on there. Shout out to River and Jackson and Jude and Porter. I think Porter didn't drive very much today. I don't know.
Now turning.
So yeah, it is what it is. When you have it in your front yard and people are over, sometimes you just want to hang out. So, yeah, I can't remember. Like I said, there was a bunch of us. We had at least 7. I think we sometimes had 8 rigs out there, and it was a good time. So everybody cruising. Dude, smashing some Jeeps around. Good times, man. Drive them like we stole them, right? And then, yeah, we got limiting straps in that Bronco, but it needs weight, you know, just a little weight in the front end of that thing makes it so much more drivable. But she's a sweet rig. She got stickered up too. Someone tagged her. I watched someone tag that rig. And then that's what Porter was really in. Porter got stickers. He got some of those pink limited edition, like, once again, blue, always in the background. What's up, homie? Just making sure nobody sneaks up on us. But Porter got after the pink NSDRC stickers that are like a limited run. Those things are sweet. But he's all stickered out on their C10s. Too bad they didn't have them sitting over here. They just wanted to drive some other things. So, yeah, kind of we're getting towards the end of the road here.
Grab yours.
This is like towards the end of the course. Like it circles back into itself, figure 8 style.
Okay.
And there's a really hard section right after this, but I don't think we filmed it. We were just all kind of had a long day, you know. Ended up staying for dinner, and what a good time. And thanks, Holly, too. Shout out to Mrs. Dustin. She is the business. We wouldn't have made it without her.
I think you'll go over that.
Snacks and drinks and dinner and good kids to boot. So yeah, fun times on the rocks as always. Loving it.
Come around. There it is. That's it.
So yeah, I put out another little video today, and hopefully this one loads up and goes out, and I can get the link to the kids and everybody. And I had such a good time here, and I hope everybody did too, and some fun footage. And with that being said, it seems like this is the end. Tires spinning, axle hung up, cardboard crawlers out.